Hey guys, welcome to Gluteus Maxout. If you haven't done the class with me before, it's going to feel very much like small group training. I'm really going to coach you guys, so it's totally your workout, alright? You can go as heavy or as light as you like, and we'll offer modifications throughout the workout today. We're going to be doing a short warm-up of about 4 to 5 minutes, and then we have 6 supersets. Now the first superset will consist of 3 heavy exercises. So we'll be using the barbell, and I'll demonstrate in a second so you can determine how heavy you want to go. You do each exercise at your own pace for 30 seconds. However, we go through it 3 times. So the superset formula is designed to take the muscle to fatigue. The other 5 supersets, there's only 2 exercises per superset. We're going to be using a combination of the barbell. Again, you can go as heavy as you like. The bar will snap at 80 pounds, so no more than 35 pounds on each side, guys. The band, the Versaloop here, green is the easiest, and they're in order of resistance, purple being the hardest. And I always want to play with you guys and tell you that the purple's the easiest, but that's kind of not fair, right? You're going to need 1 dumbbell. Now, if you want to substitute any of the barbell work with 2 dumbbells, you can. But you're going to need, I'm going to suggest for the dumbbell that you use, somewhere between 12 to 20 pounds. And you're going to be using those pretty much for the lunges and gorilla squats. So, but worst case, as I demonstrate it, each exercise, if you need to shoot over and grab another weight, you can do, guys. We're going to be starting in about 3 minutes. Oh, and we'll be using a kettlebell. Guys, for the max out, so instead of doing the burpees and the tuck jumps, today your max out is going to be like this. Squat, drop, pop. Alright, that's all it is. So because that's not too challenging and we need to get you up into that anaerobic threshold, if you could go heavier, maybe like 15 to 20 or 15 to 25 pounds, that would be ideal. So just so you get an idea of what to put on the weight, the first 3 exercises, remember each one is only for a duration of 30 seconds, guys. So the first one is just going to be a back squat, but we're going to be doing a negative rep. Down, 2, 3, and up. So you're taking that time and attention. So really with only 30 seconds, you're probably only going to get 8 or 9 of those out, alright? So keeping that in mind, so you can go as heavy as you like. Pretty much if you're looking for gains, and you really want to sculpt and see more muscle, you want to go with heavier resistance and less repetitions. If you're looking to shred, you want to go lighter and more reps so it becomes like cardio. Your second exercise will be a searcher, which is here. You will go down, halfway up, down, and all the way up. So that's the principle of preload and overload. The last one can either be a good morning, which is pretty aggressive. It's like going to be your good morning here. If that's a little scary for you, you will be taking it down to a Romanian deadlift. Alright, so that's the muscles of the posterior chain. It's pretty big muscle group, guys. So, I've got 17 and a half on each side. But keep in mind, I pace myself because I've got to teach like 20 classes in a week. And I've got to cycle after this. So I'm down to 17 and a half. But like I say, if you wanted to go up to 20 or 25 pounds, go for it, guys. This is a 1-hour class. If you have to dive out early, no problem at all. Life happens, life gets in the way. So don't forget, guys, and if you're not sure what colour Versaloop to get, maybe just get one of each, right? And there's nothing to stop you really, really strong, guys, of wearing 2 at the same time. So it's not only the colour of the Versaloop that determines the resistance, it's where you place it on the legs as well. So if you're super strong, you can always have one Versaloop above the knee and then one down by the ankle. Make it harder, right? Just so you know, I will be offering progressions and regressions throughout, so it doesn't matter where you are on your fitness journey, I'll have a modification, so every single person will feel fantastic, successful and accomplished at the end of the workout. You guys ready for a great workout? Alright, yeah. Yay, bring it on! Let's do this, lady, alright. Okay guys, 4 or 5 minutes, oops, that's loud, just to get warmed up. Alright, let's do the first of 50,000 squats. Here we go. Take it down and up, and down and up. Yeah. Now guys, we need to make sure our form is spot on. We're going to sit back in the heels, like we're sitting back into a chair. Now what I want you to do is when you get to the bottom of the movement, just double check that you wiggle the toes just once in a while to make sure we are properly aligned. Yeah. Down, drive. Now squeeze the butt at the top of the movement for a full range so it almost looks like a pelvic tilt. I feel the need to lunges. Lunge it, back, drop, up, and switch. Give me one, you got it. So you want the feet hip width apart. Bring that back knee as close to the floor as you can. Never go good, yep. 2 more times. Drive up through that front heel to come on up. From here, guys. 1 leg only, tap out. Tap, tap. You want to come as low as you can. Start to light that fire. 4, 3, other leg. You got it. Guys, marching out and in. Out, out, together. Wide, narrow. Now you can stay right there. Or take it to a pop squat. Down, down. If you don't want to do the pop squat, you don't have to. 4, 3, 2, guys, jumping jacks. 6, your modification looks like this. You got it. 8, 7, super. 4, 3, march it out, boom. Woo! You guys warmed up? Alright, so let me once again demonstrate your first 3 movements. You can go as heavy as you like. So with a bar or optional dumbbells, on the meat part of the upper back, mid-stance squat, you're going to come down slowly for a count of 3. We call that a negative rep. Alright guys? So you're probably only going to get 8 or 9 of those in 30 seconds. The next one, the Zercher is advanced, guys. Alright, you're front loaded. If it doesn't feel good, keep the bar on your back. Down and halfway up, down and all the way up, okay? Now, the last one. If you're going to do the good morning, it's aggressive, alright? You keep it on the squeaky part of the upper back. Slowly, back is locked on, legs almost straight. So you get it in the hamstrings. If that's a little scary, one hand over, one hand under, shoulders back and down. And instead of the good morning, you can do a Romanian deadlift. Alright guys? So, let's go ahead and pick up your bar, or you can hold 2 dumbbells. 30 seconds on the clock, guys. Down 3, up 1. Are you ready? Let's go. 2, 3. You got it. Keep it going, guys. Yeah. Woo! So you want to sit back into the heels. Core is engaged. Chest is up. All the weight is in the heels. You don't want to fall forward onto the knees. All the balls in the feet. Head is up. 1 more, guys. Down. Drive up through the heels and hold right there. Next is a Zercher. If you don't want to do that, just keep the bar on your back. Shoulder blades together. Listen up, guys. Down and halfway up. Down, half up, down, drive. Down. This is your preload, followed by the overload. Partial rep, full range of movement. Keep going. So you see how the bar wants to pull you forward. So you've got to really lock on the shoulders, lock on the abs. Yeah. 4, in 3, in 2. Yeah. Hold right there. Guys, good morning or Romanian deadlift. The good morning or the deadlift, you must go slowly. Before we go, shoulder blades together, arms engaged. Ready. Now, down. Now, tune into your body. Point of maximum tension in the hamstring. If that doesn't feel good for your back, your modification is right here. The Romanian deadlift is not as hard as a good morning. Alright guys? You got it. You want to keep that core engaged. The back is very, very vulnerable with this unsupported forward flexion, right? Pull the abs in tight. Listen to your body. It will go tight, tighter, tightest, and that's when you come up. And a more mission, guys. Come on out. Safely clean and press. All right. Nice start. Now after the first round, I always give you about 10 or 15 seconds. So if you want to make any adjustments to the bar, you have time now to either grab another plate or take plates away. All right, guys. Round 1, you should be breathless. Round 2 is going to start to bite. All right. Round 3, you should be starting to hear fatigue, where it's get harder and harder to push out another rep. All right, guys. All right. We're going to go back to our back squat. Okay. So again, you can do this with dumbbells. If you don't want to have the bar, you just grab your dumbbells like this, right? All right, guys. Pick it up. Clean and press. 30 seconds. Negative breath. Take that time and attention. 4, 3, slowly down for 3, down, 2, 3. There we go. Now can you lift the toes right there? If you can lift your toes, you know that you're properly aligned with that strong kinetic chain. It helps to keep squeezing the shoulder blades together. And you drive through the heels to come on out. Beautiful. At the top of the movement, guys, squeeze the butt real tight. Boom. So it almost looks like a pelvic tilt, right? One more time. And hold right there. You have the option to go to a searcher in the elbows. Down and halfway up, down and all the way up. Ready? And let's go. Down, half, down, up, down, partial rep, full range. So what we do is with that partial rep, that puts a lot more stress on the muscle, all right, because we're keeping that time under tension again, and we're starving the muscle of oxygen. So it's going to start to burn, and it's going to get harder and harder to get up there, right? The whole time, engage the core like you're wearing a corset. Yeah. In 2, and hold right there. So what's it going to be? Good morning, or the deadlift, all right? If it doesn't feel good on your back, go to the deadlift. Ready, guys? 5, 6, 7. So slowly, 2. Now what I want you to do is the legs are almost straight. You have a little bend in the knees, and that's going to activate the hamstring. The abs, you want to pull that navel to the spine. Head is in line with the spine. So guys, your eye line, about 10 to 12 feet ahead of you, will keep your head in alignment. So as you come up, you're contracting into the glutes, the hamstrings, and the muscles in the lower back to rise, the posterior chain. 3, 2, hold right there. Good job, guys. If you got the right weight, you should be starting to burn. Start to breathe harder. You've got one more round, and then we're moving on. All right, guys? You got this? Woo! Just give you a second to make those adjustments that you need. So we're going back to the back squat, a negative breath. So try not to rush. We're always in such a hurry, right? We're going to safely clean and press that bar up onto your back, guys. Safely clean and press. Mid-stance at least. Ready? 5, 6, 7, and 3, 2, 1, drive. Think of a power thrust up. So you're taking your time under tension, and then you explode up. So we're focusing on the eccentric phase of the squat, and then a powerful drive, engage, fire up those fast twitch muscle fibers. You got it, guys. Keep that core locked on, locked on, locked on. You got it. You're looking amazing out there. 4, in 3, in 2. All right, guys, let's take it to the searcher for the last time. If you don't want it, keep it on your back. Half and full. Preload and overload. Are you all guys ready? All right. Gotta obey my music. Here we go. Down, halfway up. Down, all the way. Down, half, down, drive. That's exactly right. It's getting harder and harder, right? You should be starting to get uncomfortable. If you've got the right weight, you should be wanting to put it down, guys. And again, down, drive. So make it a very clean determination between that half and that full, right? Down, it's there, it's down, it's up. Very, very precise. 2 more times. That's it, that's it. 1 more time. All right, guys, let's fire up those hamstrings. spine. Imagine that you're holding a pencil between the shoulder blades, and you don't want that pencil to drop out, right? You feel the difference? When you pull those shoulder blades back, you see how that helps you. Very nice. Very, very good, guys. If that doesn't feel right, you have that Romanian deadlift. In 4, in 3, in 2. Beautiful start. Really nicely executed, you guys. We're going on to superset number 2. From now on, there's only 2 exercises. Now, the first one, you can do it with a barbell, or you can hold a dumbbell like this, okay? The first is a Cossack. So, again, it comes up onto the meaty part of the upper back. We're going to take the legs out wide, guys. Now, to get to the side, I'm actually sticking my butt to the back wall. So do you see, I'm not leaning over my knees. I'm maintaining my spine in a neutral alignment. All right, so that's your Cossack squat. The next one is alternating rear lunges. Feet are hip width apart. Trying to bring that back knee down towards the floor. And then you're driving through that front heel to rise on up. So again, if you feel a little anxious with the bar, then all you're going to do, take the Cossack here, and then take it to rear lunges. Does anybody need a modification? You're okay with that? If you have any kind of cruciate injury, and you want to take it to a squat instead of a Cossack, no worries. All right, guys, choose your weapon, barbell or a dumbbell. We're going to place it on the meaty part of the upper back, or you're going to hold that here. Take the legs wide, guys. Toes facing kind of forward. That's technical. Here we go. Down. Now slowly drive on up. Now keep taking that butt to that back wall. So you'll see the further back you push the butt, the lower you go, right? But your spine stays neutral, and we're protecting the LCL by not collapsing over the knee. Now, you want to have enough weight, and the legs should be wide enough that it takes a lot of power. You have to drive hard through the heel and through the lateral edge of the foot just to get back to the midline. You got it. And hold right there. Guys, walk the feet in. Here, or keep that barbell. Alternating lunges. 5, 6, 7. In. Now, it's not a musically based class, guys. You do not have to stay with the music. So do you see how I'm keeping my feet hip width apart? So if you feel that you're on a tight rope like this, take the legs wider. So think of a triangle base. Your legs are the triangle base, and the top of the triangle is your head, right? So the wider the base, the more stable the foundation. Keep that core engaged. Trying to bring that front thigh parallel to the floor, and trying to get it to 90 degrees behind each knee. And hold right there, guys. Big, big, big. All right, after the first round, you've always got a couple of extra seconds to make any adjustments to the bar. All right, everybody good? Woo. So we're going to go back to the Cossack, all right? Again, if you don't feel good with the bar, just grab a dumbbell. Now, pick up your weight, guys. Pick up your weight, please. You got it. Now, take it back to where your feet were before. This time, walk it out wider. Each foot 1 foot wider. Are you ready? Let's go. Slowly. That's it. So, how far back can you take that butt? You want to keep that chest lifted, head above the level of the heart. Now drive into the heel to come up. So we're starting to target the abductors, gluteus medius and minimus, and the inner thigh. So you want to have that wide leg, guys, and adequate resistance. Looks fantastic. Good for you for not collapsing over the knee. In 3, in 2. Well done, guys. Walk the feet in. Find that base. We're going to alternate your lunges. Are you ready? And go. In. So if you're wobbling, I would rather that you stopped and got yourself a good foundation before you commit to lower. Because once you're wobbling and unstable, then you're going to compromise the cruciate ligaments, okay? So you want to think about your landing. 90-degree angle behind both knees. Front thigh parallel to the floor. The back knee is under the back hip. The front knee is over the toe, but does not extend beyond the toe. You got it, guys. 2 more seconds. How's those legs now? Warmed up? All right. Hold right there. Woo! All right, guys. You are doing a phenomenal job. 1 more round. And then we're going to move on to our band work, all right? So make the most of this, because that band looks innocent, and it's not. Okay, guys. Final time with the Cossack. If you can't handle any more Cossacks, you can always modify with a squat, all right? Let's go ahead and pick up your weapon of choice. This time, take it wide, walk the feet out 1 foot, and then walk it out again. Woo! Feels a little scary, right? All right, guys, get ready. 5, 6 Cossack. Now, a true Cossack squat, which I don't expect you to do, would be to lift that toe up and take that butt all the way down. So that's a true Cossack, like the Russian dancers, right? I'm not necessarily asking you to do that, but what I'm doing is giving you the visual, so when the day comes and you're ready to progress, or when you're training out on the floor, you understand what a Cossack squat is. Yeah, that's aggressive, right? That's hard. Definitely feel that bite in the inner thighs. The whole time, guys, use your abs like a corset. So the abs work to support and stabilize. 4, oh, you look so good. 3, and 2. Walk your feet in, guys, last time with your lunges. Are you ready? Let's go. Now, do you see, I'm keeping my chest up. There's a common tendency when we do the lunges to kind of collapse forward like this. So you imagine you've got a piece of rope at the center of your head going directly to that ceiling tile ahead of you. So the body is long, tall, and graceful like a dancer. Core is engaged, you got it. Now every single repetition should count. You want to try and come just a little deeper every time. In 4, good job guys, 3, in 2, all right there, super set, number 3. Okay guys, here's the deal. Has everybody got a Versaloop? Green is the easiest, purple is the hardest, and there are degrees of difficulty. So it's not only the color of the Versaloop that determines how much resistance you have, guys, but it's where you place it. So if you take it 1 inch above the knee, that's easiest. Take it to mid-calf, that's harder. Take it down to the ankles, and that's seriously hard, all right? So, are you guys ready for this one? What we're going to do is hold yourself a big, heavy dumbbell. You're going to stay low in a deadly squat the whole time, and you're going to take it to side tap. Do you see how my hips and shoulders stay facing forward? It's Charlie horse time, all right? The next one is a beast. You will stand on the band, guys. You're actually going to stand on it. Then you may have to hold on to a wall. You're going to endeavor to do a knee up into a hip extension. A knee up, it looks easy, right? Not at all. So the first time through that, we'll do 30 seconds on each leg, and then the third set, we'll do 15 seconds on each leg. So the first one, guys, determine whether you want the band above the knees, mid-calf, or down to the ankles. If you really want insane, you can stand on the band for this one too. But you're going to move like this, alright? Okay guys, pick up your dumbbell. Come on down to a half squat position. Get ready. Let's see how quickly you can get a Charlie horse, right? Here we go. Tap, tap, tap. Now there's a lot going on here, guys. There's a lot going on. Number 1, your abdominals are working, right? The further away, oh, that's okay. Look at you, muscles. You graduated to a purple, all right? There you go. Legs of steel, you should be proud. All right, guys, the further away you hold that dumbbell from the body, the harder it's gonna work the abs. Keep it all squared up. Are we starting to get that Charlie horse yet? Or do we have to work you harder? All right, in 4, 3, 2, and hold right there. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and stand. Let me move this bar so you can see what I'm doing. We're gonna stand on the band. All right, so if you need to find a wall to hold on to or a rack, that's okay guys. Do you want to practice one time before we start the timer? You're going to lift that knee up as high as you can and then swing it to a hip extension. Good luck with the purple. All right, guys, I'll see you on the other side. Let's go. Up and back. Now, the higher you can bring that knee up, not only are you working the hip flexor and the quadricep, but you know what else you're working? Lower abs. That stubborn little punch, we'll take that, right? When you do the hip extension, the toe is down and the heel is up. So you're working on lifting and tightening that butt. I'm going to start giving out prizes for everybody that snaps the band tonight. You deserve it. That's strength. That's strength. There we go, guys. Couple more seconds. That's it. So we're going to do the other leg on round 2. Right now, we're going to go back to the side taps. Now, if you are in beast mode today, you can stand on the band and try your side taps like that. Right? So, guys, we're going to come on down. So again, if you want to wear the abs, hold that dumbbell further away from you, and that will engage the core. Are you guys ready? Ready? 5, 6, 7. Tap, tap. So the shoulders and the biceps are holding in an isometric contraction, holding on to that weight. The core is engaged as you hold on to that weight. Then as you're going side to side, you're firing up again the medials, abductors, and adductors. By holding it down in deadly squat, you are starting to fry the quadriceps. Talk about bang for the buck, right? I'm watching the time. You're looking panicky, like, lady, look at your stopwatch. I'm there in 4, 3, 2. Woo! Guys, we now got to wear the other leg. So we don't have one Popeye leg and one olive oil leg, right? Here and here. Now, if that was too hard standing on the band, then of course you can take it around the ankle. All right, so if you don't want to stand, take it around the ankle. Are you ready, guys? 5, 6, 7. There's your lift. And there's back. You got it. It does take a lot of balance, but you know how you keep your balance? Several things you can do. Number 1, is again, pull the abs in as tight as you can. The tighter the abs, the more stable your foundation will be. Next, try and look at something that is not moving ahead of you. Alright, so find a fixed spot to look at, and then focus your eyes. So instead of having laser vision, just blur out the outside of the room. You got it, guys. In 4, in 3, you guys are rock stars, good job. Alright there. All right, we have got one more round of the side taps, guys. One more round, okay? So you decide, where's the band? The easier is here, insane is standing on the band, or crazy is 2 bands. One above the knee and one on the ankle. All right, guys, pick up your weapon. Come on down. Ready? Let's take it a little wider. Get it. Out, out, out. That's it. Hips and the chest are squared up. Now start to see how far out you can take it. So we're going for that dancer's indentation right here, right? Always looks good. Keep that core in, guys. Keep that chest up. So if you're working hard enough, you're definitely going to start to get that Charlie horse sensation starting to build up, right? This one looks innocent. It's horrible. 4, in 3, in 2. Superb, you guys. Good job, good job. Last time with the knee lift to the hip extension. We're only doing 15 seconds on each side, all right? And then we're moving on to your AMRAPs, guys. That's the hardest one in my opinion. Let's stand on your band or take it around the ankles if you need to release. If you're fried, lose the band. Ready? Now, you lift and hip extension. Now, if you're really advanced, you can do that without dropping the foot down in between. Obviously not if that's going to make you lose your balance, but if you want to level up, you can really start to work on that balance. You want to see how high you can lift the knee and take it back. Guys, we're going to set you off on the other side. Recenter, refocus, let's go. Up and back. You feel the abs working? If you don't trust it, you only got to put your fingers there. Those little puppies are working away in there. You got it, guys. You've got 4 more seconds. In 3, in 2, and have yourself a little break, guys. A little break. Now here's the beast, okay? AMRAPs, as many repetitions as possible. Now here's the thing, we're in each section for 1 minute. All right, so that's super hard, guys. That's gonna take mental strength as well as physical strength, so it's a 6-minute block. The first one, I tried to break it down to make it that you have to focus so much on the exercise, you're not thinking about the time. So guys, what you're gonna be doing, a side lunge, so the dumbbell comes in front of the toe, up to a knee lift, into a front lunge. So if you've done my latest barbell strength or you've done my crush class, you'll recognize it. Here, to a knee, to here. Modification, lunge, step together, front lunge. You don't have to add overhead, you don't have to add a knee. 30 seconds each side. Your gorilla squat, guys. A gorilla squat is like this. Down and halfway up. So it's a low lunge. Down and halfway up. That's gonna fry you after about 4 repetitions. So when you get to the point you can't handle anymore, just limit the range of movement so you can come all the way up and keep that movement higher up. You guys ready for it? All right, yeah, you look confused. We got it, guys, the things we do to look sexy, huh? All right, guys, what a man gotta do? He's gotta do side lunges, knees up with a front lunge. Here we go. Down, up. So you don't have to stay with the music, guys. You work at your own pace. The knee up, that makes the abs and the obliques work to balance. Now if you're really strong, you can also do a knee up on the way back. Like that, you got it. In, drive, and in, and down. Beautiful, you guys. Super. Toe is forward. In 4, in 3. All right, guys, we're going to take that to the other side. Ready? Oh, I don't know. I was protecting your hearing. Guys, off you go and I'll fix my phone. So you've got a side lunge. My phone has decided it wants to protect your hearing. Which is sweet, right? All right, and again. Side, knee, and drive. So remember, you got that front lunge, guys. You want to drive back off that front heel as hard as you can. Yeah. Now you got 5 more seconds. See, when it's a lot to think about, the minute goes quick, right? Hold right there. Okay, guys. We're taking it to a gorilla. Grab your weights. Ready? Down squat, halfway up. And 2 low lunges. Down, halfway up. And 2 low lunges. Woo, that's hard, right? So if that's getting a little bit too much for you, what you can do is down and all the way up, and then limit your range of movement with a lunge. Additionally, if that's still too hard, here's what you can do. You can squat and tap, tap, squat and tap. So as the muscles get fried, know that there's always somewhere to go. You got it, guys. Hang on. Woo! You have got 10 more seconds to go. So you're using the abs, you're keeping that chest up. It's burning, right? Got it. 4, 3, 2, and hold right there. Beautiful work, you guys. Beautiful work. Woo! All right, I'm going to give you a second just to have a little drink and just to shake it out, all right? Water is your petrol, it's your gasoline, okay? It's going to give you fuel to keep going. Is everybody okay? Does anybody need a modification for this side lunge to the front? So just remember, you can take out the knee and you don't have to take the arm overhead, okay? So you can bring it down as you start to hit fatigue. All right, my lovelies. If you were honest, was that weight heavy enough or could you go heavier? That's up to you, right? You'll work out your way. 4, 3, let's go, guys. Down, in. And then if you're super strong, maintain that knee up on the way back. Yeah. Now, the harder you push back up, the more the abdominals and the obliques have to fire up to keep you in balance, right? So it makes sense to take that as wide as you can, so you have to drive go to the other side. It's down, fire up, and then drive on that front heel. As wide as you can, fire up. That's it. So it's almost like you want to create that instability, right? You want to feel like you're going to fall over to make the abs work. Yeah, that's a bonus. You get the abs for free. Yeah. Woo! 7 seconds to go, guys. And that's the hard. You're doing amazing. You're making it look easy. Hold right there. All right, the gorilla. See how long you can stay down in that lower range. And then if you need to, just a basic squat with 2 taps for modification. All right, guys. 4, 3, 2, let's go. Down and halfway up. Low lunge. Low lunge. Down, half. Boom. Ouch. That is hard, right? Of course, you can put the dumbbell down at any time. Once that burning starts to get too much that you can't handle it anymore, take it to a full squat and either 2 tap backs or take it to a full squat with normal lunges, right? Yeah. Oh, you guys are hanging on. You're like, it's not going to beat me. Keep using the abs throughout, guys. You've got 10 seconds. Yeah, you're almost through the worst of it, you guys. In 4, 3, 2, how are those legs? Shaking like a chihuahua? It means it's working. That sensation, guys, it's uncomfortable, but that's what it feels like when your body changes shape. That is magic happening right there. So you just got 1 more round. Now I want you to train like an athlete, okay? So instead of sitting there and thinking about how uncomfortable it is, I want you to think about the finished result, your dream physique that you're working towards, and fight for it, okay? Every rep. So now let's get that athlete mentality, guys. The last time, side lunge. So we're thinking of sexy, sculpted, shredded, powerful, lean legs, right? It's not gonna beat us. Here we go. Down, knee, drive. Every single phase of this movement. Changing your body shape. That's it, guys. Increasing your metabolic rate. Burning calories. Superb. You've got 15 more seconds and then you'll say goodbye to the exercise on this side. You look amazing. That's it. Keep pulling in that core. Use the mirror to act as your coach, guys. In 3, in 2. All right, let's take that to the other direction. Here we go. You're almost done with these, guys. So just as you see, a dancer never trains without a mirror, right? By the same token, you need to use that mirror as a tool to help you with your form, your technique, and your alignment. So especially as you're coming up to that knee lift, you want to make sure you're neutrally aligned. You got it. 4, in 3, in 2. Well done, guys, well done. We've only got the gorilla squat and we're moving on to superset number 5 of 6. All right, guys, are you ready? Squat and low lunges. And 5, 6, 7. Down, low, low. All the weight is in the heels in that squat. Now you should feel the quadriceps starting to turn to lead. Should be burning, should be hard. Chest stays up, so you're still holding that imaginary pencil between the shoulder blades, right? Superb. All right, keep it going, my lovelies, keep it going. You have got 30 seconds to go, so now I want you to grit your teeth. I want you to dig deep. Think about the results and know that it is worth it as you push through the last few reps. You've got to push through that barrier, all right? Learn to embrace that feeling because that's what it takes. That's it, guys, almost there. You have got 10 seconds to go. If it was easy, everybody would look amazing, right? But they don't, it's just us in Studio One. In 3, in 2, and hold right there. Good job. Woo. All right, guys. Superset number 5 of 6, all right? That means the M's inside. We're gonna play with your bench, guys. So, let's go. I'm just gonna pull mine out. First thing I want you to do, guys, is just rock your bench and make sure it's steady on the risers, okay? Because there was classes earlier, so they may have moved. So what I like to do is just put my foot and make sure it's not gonna give, all right? Now the first one, everything's from Europe, right? Romanian deadlifts, Russian stuff. Now we're going into a Bulgarian. The foot is dead center of the bench. You are going to bring your hand up to chest height. You're going to endeavor to bring that knee up towards the hands. Boom. And that doesn't mean taking the hands towards the knees, all right? That is hard, guys. Now, if that's too hard for you on the bench, you will come down to the floor, and what you'll do is a dip, knee, dip, knee, all right? It's much more aggressive on the bench. That's the Bulgarian squat. Now, the next one is either a box step or a box jump. If you're nervous, step up, step down. If you're feeling really good today, box jump and down. Now guys, I want you to imagine you're in a top floor apartment and you've really got a grumpy neighbor downstairs, so you want to land like a cat, all right? Use the arms and land as quietly as you can, all right? Are you good with that? 45 seconds. So the first one, Bulgarian, 22 seconds on each leg, guys. So, either on the floor or 1 foot center. Hands up. Ready, guys? Knee up now. Boom. 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 So once you get your rhythm, you decide how fast you want to go, right? So it's firing up the fast twitch muscle fibers. Now your body is a sneaky little thing. And your hands might start to lower down, right? So use those mirrors as well to help you keep them up. Guys, let's switch to the other leg. It should leave you breathless. Foot is center. Ready, go. That's it. So you want to try and keep that chest up. And the goal is to bring that knee up to the hands. Guys, as you bring the knee up, you're also working the lower fibers of the abs. Your modification, dip, knee. Dip, knee. In 3, 2, well done guys. 45 seconds, either a step up or a box jump. All right guys? Let's see what you got. 4, 3, let's go. So you want to use the hands to help drive up, and then you want to land as quiet as you can. So if you don't feel confident in jumping, that's not a problem, right? You just step up and step down and work at your own pace. That's it, guys. Now what you want to try and do is as you come up, see if you can try and hit the center of the bench. Because the reason I say that is if you're a kiddie, if your heel hangs off the back and then you power up with that much force, you're going to hurt your Achilles tendon. Alright guys, so try and get to the center, or at least have the whole foot on the bench as best you can. I know that's not always possible. It's 4, how's that heart rate? Woo, right there. You guys are rock stars. Alright, if you want to make the Bulgarian harder, you can always hold a dumbbell and bring the knee up to the dumbbell if you want to level up. You're looking at me like, no, you're crazy lady, we're good. Alright guys, foot dead center. Chest up, hands up, and go. Can you see I'm not collapsing forward? Your modification is like half a lunge and a knee up. Half a lunge and a knee up. So it's the same kind of premise, right? If that still doesn't work for you, you can stay on the floor and just do knee lifts, right? Guys, let's take that to the other side. Other side, center up, ready, and go. That's it, so now your heart rate should be climbing. Those muscles should be starting to feel really tired. That's it, it's getting harder to breathe. Legs are starting to turn to jelly. It's working. That's what you came for, guys. You've got 5 seconds. All right. Looks good, looks good. Hold right there. Superb. Woo! Guys, box step or box jump. If you're tired, step up and down, right? Again, you can make it harder by holding on to a dumbbell if you wish. 45 seconds at your pace, and let's go. as you come down, you'll find it takes you into a deeper squat at the top of the movement. You got it. Otherwise, you're just up and down. Guys, you got 10 seconds. That's it, that's it. Beautiful. In 4, 3, 2, hold right there. Woo! All right. All right, my rock stars. One more round. This is set number 5. You want the good news? Once you get through this, we've got the max out with a kettlebell, so there's no burpees and there's no tuck jumps. And then we're down to the mat for 6 minutes, 3 minutes, all right? And then you're out of here. Okay, so good news all around. All right, guys, get ready. Last time with the Bulgarian. Foot dead center, chest up, core engage, and 5, 6, 7, 22 seconds, guys. Here's your modification. Half a lunge with your knee. Half a lunge, or your other modification is just knee lift. Oh, that's nice too. The front lunge is beautifully demonstrated by my model over here. That's a very lovely variation too. And 1, and to the other side, guys. Switching it up for 22 seconds. Ready? And let's go. Beautiful. So the whole time, imagine putting your navel to your spine. That's it, you got it. Beautiful, beautiful in here, guys. Super, you got 5, 4, 3. Well done, and hold right there. Final time with your box jumps or your step up. If you don't even want to step on the bench, guys, you can just do a step on the floor at this point. Ready? Let's go. Here we go, guys. That's it. So I've got some really lovely modifications in the room. And I embrace that, guys. I absolutely embrace it. This is a great variation when you've had enough box jumps but still want to work really hard. Absolutely. A weighted box step. Perfect. Looks good. You guys had your Wheaties today, huh? Look really strong. Guys, you've got 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds. Try not to bail on me. In 5, 4, 3, 2, Woo! All right, guys, so the max out. I'm supposed to make you do like burpees, tuck jumps, ice skaters. I think so. I don't think so. I think what we're going to do is get the heart rate up into your anaerobic threshold, but continue with strength training. So all we're going to be doing, guys, drop, pop, squat, thruster. That counts as 1. We're going to do it 4 times, 8 times, 12 times, 16 times. I don't know if we'll go to 20. I don't know if I've got time. So I've got a 15-pound kettlebell. So it wants to be heavy enough that by the time you get to like the 12 or the 16 reps, you're starting to really struggle and get really breathless. All right, guys, so let's just practice together. If you've all got a kettlebell, drop it down towards the floor. Now pop it up into the hands. Now squat down and thrust it overhead. You all good with that? We call it a drop, pop, squat, thrust, all right? Say it with my accent, you'll get it, all right? So guys, we're gonna go together. Now this time we do stay together, all right? We're gonna do 4. I got weights in my music. Ready? Go. Drop, pop, squat, drive. Weight is in the heels. In, draw the abs in tight. Keep that chest up. In, drive. Down, pop, and hold right there. Are you good? Ready to go for 8? Let's go. Drop, pop, squat, drive. Down, in. You want to take that squat as low as you can. If you've got a heavy kettlebell, that's going to drive your butt down to the floor. Down. Woo! Heart rate coming up, right? Yes. It's working. Take it, drop, pop, squat, thrust, drop, pop, and hold it right there. Woo! All right, guys. Get your hand on for 12. You good? Let's go. Drop, pop, squat, thrust. Yes. I know. You got this, guys. Ready? Let's go. Drop, pop, thrust. Yes. You are amazing. Keep going. Drop, pop, squat, thrust. Look at you guys. I'm proud of you. This is not easy. In. Keep it going. Woo! Super. That's it. Have you got just 6 left? That is all. Again. 5. Super. 4. How many squats have we done tonight? All of them. 2 more. Woo! 1 more. And hold right there. Well done, guys. Max out complete. 3 minutes left. Woo! All right. This one's fun. They're like, is that British for someone that doesn't need fun? Right? So listen here. We're going to take the band, guys. Woo. And we're going to take it around the ankles. Now, we're going to do a seated rainbow. It looks really sweet. It's horrible, alright? Yeah, I know that from my marketing, right? We're going to take it around the ankles. Now, you're going to lean halfway back. Some people like to hold on to a dumbbell to counterbalance the legs. What you're going to do is rainbow the legs up and out as far as you can. And then up and out to the other side. It's a seated rainbow. You want to take it as high as you can and as wide as you can. Now, because you're leaning back, guys, there's also working the abs. So if you want to hold a dumbbell, go for it. The second one, we're going to slide it up above the knees. Now, normally a donkey kick is down here, right? Oh, not in my class, baby. We're going to keep the feet on the knees on the floor, and you're going to do a quadruped donkey kick. That is absolutely going to shoot those quads, okay? So if you don't want to do that, just drop the knees. This is it, guys. Let me turn the music back up. 2 exercises, 3 times through 30 seconds, and we will be cooked. All right, take it down to the ankles. Ready? And let's go. Up. So we're leaning back in a hollow hold. So you're going to feel it in the abs. How high can you take that leg? How wide? That's it. So if that isn't challenging you, if you need to grab a heavier vertical, you want me to bring one to you, just let me know. You're good so far? Alright, alright. You've got 6 seconds to go. Yes. Awesome. You start to feel that? And hold right there. Slide it up above the knees, guys. Now, if the quadruped is too hard, then keep the knees on the floor. We're coming up into a tabletop. Now, take the weight off so the knees are off the floor. 1 leg only. Donkey kick. That's it. So not only are you feeling it in the hamstrings and in the glutes, but that quadricep is taking all of that pressure. If that's too much, just put the knee back on the floor. You're okay. You got it, guys. And switch to the other leg. Ready? Off you go. So drive that heel up to the ceiling tile above you. Pull the abdominals in. And when it gets too much, just lower that knee back to the floor. That's it, guys. Lifting and tightening that glute in 4, 3. Beautiful. Hold right there, guys. Let's take it back on down. 2 minutes left. Down to the ankle. Yeah. We're going to lean on back. Are you ready? 5, 6, 7. Walk and walk. So if you've got a purple band, you're probably only able to do this, right? You're not going to be able to get far at all, and that is fine. That's it. Every single repetition once you count, guys, okay? You want to see how high you can take that leg and how far out you can take it. hip. If it's too hard with the band, guys, you can take the band away and just go through the motion. All right, are you going to do it with the knees on the floor, or are you going to try that quadruped as long as you can hold on? 5, 6, 7. Heel up towards the ceiling. Do you feel how hard your abs are contracting again? So you see this whole workout, we've used the abs, right? I keep referring back to them as a stabilizing and supporting muscle. Guys, to the other side, on you go. That's it, so that quadricep that's supporting, we are starving the muscle of oxygen. You're going to get a buildup of lactic acid. It's going to start to burn, it's going to start to tremble and ache, and it's going to get harder and harder to push out another rep. Guys, 1 minute left. Let's come on back to your seated rainbow. Final time. This is it. All right. Are you ready? And 5, 6, 7, and let's go. So ask yourself, can I go higher? Can I take it wider? That's it. And don't worry about anybody else in the room, guys. This is your workout. And now your muscles should be starting to hit fatigue. The difference, fatigue is when it's harder and harder to push out the rep. Failure is when that muscle just won't work anymore. It gives up, right? You want 6 seconds. Very, very nice. You feel the abs working too as you're holding in a hollow hold. All right, guys, last time for the quadruped. Here we go. Let's take her up. Look what you've done to me. Are you ready? Knees up. 15 seconds each leg, my lovelies. Here we go. Drive. Drive. You got it. In 3, we're going to change to the other side, guys. And change legs now. Beautiful. You've got 7 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, and hold right there. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cool you down. Let's lie back, my lovelies, lie back. You were awesome tonight. Good job. So let's just take the leg up and flex a point. If you've got any juice left, Patrick will be in here in about 15 minutes with barbell strength. And I've been in the cycle studio at 5:45 with Edge, pulling a little bit closer. Oh, we went those hamstrings hard, right? Those good mornings at the beginning. And let's drop that foot down. Take hold of the thigh, pull it in. Keep pulling it in until you feel that release in the hips. We're going to take that top knee, let it fall down to the floor. Arm in the opposite direction. For that stretch. Let's take it on your back again. Take it on up, guys. And just flex some points. And then just pull it just a little closer. Yeah. Let's drop that foot down to opposite knee. Pull the thigh in. Feel that release right here. Drop that top knee down to the floor. Hand in the opposite direction. We're going to roll onto the side, guys. Straight line from the hip, shoulder to the knee. Now press that foot as hard as you can into the hand. At the same time, tilt that pelvis forward. You got it. And let's take that across. And stretch. Good job. And let's take that to the other side. We're just going to go ahead, take that leg under, flip sides. I always recommend if you can do Chris's roll and recover class to really work on enhancing your flexibility. Looking on that triangle of fitness, right? Take it up. Strength, cardio, and flexibility. And let's just sit back into that tabletop, guys. And then take it back. Sit back onto the heels. Pull the fingers away. And let's come on up. And into that hip flexor. Find your balance and tilt that pelvis forward. And to the other side. Hip flexor right there. Alright guys, we're just going to come on up. Let's just drop that shoulder down. thrusts with that kettlebell at the end there. To the other side. Roll on up, take yourself a deep breath, inhale. You guys are amazing.